Everybody, Thomas here. This is a giant log. This is a giant black walnut log, the largest diameter I've ever cut. This is actually a section that was 14 foot long. We cut off just over 5.5 feet. Out here at the base, we're at 35 inches wide. Monstrosity. But there's a catch. Nothing this big and beautiful in the black walnut world could be without a catch. And what is it? Well, take a look at that. That's a hunk of metal right there. That is a hunk of metal. That's why we cut the way she is right now. I think this might be a fence. I couldn't find anything else in here. I can't pull this out. I'm gonna give it one more go, but long story short, we got metal in here. And what am I gonna do to counteract said metal? Well, I just threw on a carbide blade. This is actually the carbide blade from way long ago. So yeah, you can see those teeth there. This is the carbide blade that we tested out when we first got this mill about 2 years ago or so, or maybe even longer than that. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. That blade's been sharpened before, but we found out that we have trouble sharpening that blade and everything. They're kind of like a one-time use unless you find someone that knows how to sharpen it properly. Kind of challenging, but something we're working with. We're going to give it a go. We'll see what we can do with this. I want to go ahead and slab up or get a nice reference cut on the top side here. Then we'll flip it over 180. And the goal is just to slab this monstrosity up probably into like 2.5 or 2 and some change. Yeah, over 2 inches thick on the slabs, because we're at 35 inches here and we're at like 28 inches on that side. It's a monster. It is an absolute freaking monster. The orientation of the log is where I want it. We've got this knot section coming off here, so we'll have compoundium grain on the bottom and the top of that knot section. Therefore, we'll have curl and figure and stuff like that, and that's what we want. All right, folks, stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead, throw on a time lapse or real time. I'll probably do the first cut real time because we're gonna hit some shit. And then after that, we'll go ahead and switch it up to a hyperlapse. Prepared to be amazed or completely disappointed. One of those two things is probably gonna happen here. We are gonna hit metal intentionally, but we're cutting with the carbide blade, so maybe we'll get through it. The carbide blade that maybe doesn't track well, so we'll see what happens. I actually didn't hear any metal hit. I don't know what's going on here. We might have cleared metal, or we might have just cut through it so cleanly we couldn't tell. cut through 2 pieces. 3. But you couldn't even hear it. So this piece right here is practically garbage because of all the nails in it. But the blade was tracking pretty well. Okay. There are 4 pieces of fence or nail or something that we cut through. 4 pieces, so not too shabby. I can work with that. So we got one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. So we got a three right there, one right there, and the blade is actually cutting pretty damn true. I like that. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, let's take probably 2 more cuts off of this side before we flip it over. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'm a little bit excited. I think we might have saved this piece right here. We'll see. All right, folks, this is absolutely awesome. Yes, we did hit a lot of metal, but look right here. We're not seeing any more metal right now, and we're like over 30 inches wide. Awesome, absolutely awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off with the tractor. We're gonna flip it over. This is gonna be the bottom portion, everything. We'll put it up against the log dogs, or log stop, excuse me, and then we'll go ahead and slap it down, 2 1/4 inches. Max width. The carbide blade is cutting fantastic. Very happy. There's no dipping and diving. Absolutely smooth cut. So I'm going to hope and pray that the other side has no nails in it. Also, as you see, we have the pith right here. Whenever I get down to those bottom cuts, I'll probably actually leave about 4-ish inches, maybe a little more. The bottom, what would be 2 cuts. These are going to be turned into 2 large mantles. So there you have it. I'm excited. I'm very excited. So again, Dad's gonna get over here with the tractor. We'll flip the sucker over and we'll continue cutting. Okay, folks, I have pretty high confidence that we don't have any more metal in here. The slab we just took off, didn't see any metal, didn't hear anything. However, I didn't hear metal in that first one. We're currently at 7-ish inches thick on that bottom one. I've got one more cut before the pit. I'm gonna go ahead and do that cut real time. And I will change the orientation of the camera so you can see the sawdust that's coming off of this thing. It is throwing a perfect stream of sawdust. And this is one of those carbide blades that we did sharpen. And apparently it's cutting okay. I'm not seeing any deviations into the cut quality or anything. We did get one little chatter. This section right here, as you can see, it's shattered there. I don't know why, but whatever. I mean, maybe it's because it's entering into that crotch section. I don't know. But then it kind of smoothed out and had 2 little chatters right there. And that's really about it. So let's do this last cut. I'll kind of angle the camera probably on this side here, but I want you to see this stream of sawdust that's just coming out of there. And then wait till you see these slabs. They're freaking phenomenal. Phenomenal. Did you? All right, folks, so that cut went very well. It seemed pretty smooth. I don't think there was any metal in that cut either. But I'm hoping you can see that sawdust coming off there. That pile of sawdust off to the side, that's pretty cool. The two-tone this with all the pine, because Paul cut, what, 6 logs today?
Yeah, 6 pines.
6 pine logs, whole lot of 2x4s, 2x6s and stuff like that. And now we have this giant black walnut. So let's go ahead and get these slabs off. We'll take a look at them. And also you can see we're maximizing the cut throat of this machine as well as the width. This machine will cut 38 inches wide. We were at 35. And 16 inches is on the throat there. Plenty of room, plenty of capability. That's a big freaking black walnut log. The largest butt section we've ever cut. All right, folks. These slabs are absolutely gorgeous. They're about 5.5 foot long. The narrowest portion, or not even the narrowest, but like it kind of averages out at 29 inches. But if you look at this figure, that is absolutely ridiculous. And these are well, we're not sure if these can be turned to a circular table or not or yet, but we'll see. But the mirrored slide over here too, just take a look at that. Again, this is 29 inches wide, 5.5 foot long, 2¼ inches thick. These are absolutely gorgeous. These are hunks. I'm talking big hunks of black walnut. So, yeah, amazing. All right, folks, that's what everyone wants to see. Go ahead, Paul. Look at that. Look at that. That is freaking phenomenal. Yeah, that's definitely the widest piece of black walnut. Now, you got to remember, I had to shave off a little bit on this side. We're talking 32 inches down here, 28-ish inches on the other side, and the middle section about 29. So we're averaging 29 inches-ish on this whole slab at 5.5 feet. That's pretty amazing. You want to throw on this slab too? The one that might turn into multiple mantles, or maybe we'll just keep it the way it is. The problem is we're really close to the pith on this one. On the other side, we're really close, and right here, really close. So I don't know, folks. That's freaking amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was something unique. That's what I want to make sure we show people. And while I was here in Tennessee, my dad saved me this big log. He's like, I've got a big, beautiful black walnut log that I really want you to cut up while you're here. And there you have it. We did it. We cut it up, all, 2 sections of the log. Amazing. I'm just blown away. Between this one and the other one, you'll see the other video too, but all out of one log. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous stuff. All right, I'm gonna do some clickbait stuff. I need to get a picture here so that you will actually click on the video. And if you clicked on the video and you like this video, please like, subscribe. It really means a lot to the channel and everything. We've got a lot of stuff coming on. We're coming here to Tennessee next summer. And we have so many new things we're doing. We'll be building a cabin. We'll be running my 2020, the 2220 here. All sorts of big stuff going on. So please like, subscribe, and we will see you around. Thanks.